What's up everybody? Hope you all had a great holiday season. I'm Logan and this is Worley Reviews, the YouTube channel where I geek out and talk shit. Today I'm going to be starting my top 16 favorite TV shows of 2020. I'm doing 16 because I was originally going to do 20, but then I calculated how much time that would take to film, edit, upload, and it just seemed like a little bit more than I wanted to do within my first week of launching the channel. Now, I was going to do a top 15 list, but there was one show I knew I had to put in my top list, and I didn't want to move any others out. Now, I'm dividing this list into 3 parts, that way the videos aren't long as hell. So this will be number 16 to number 11, then the next video in the series will be 10 to 6, and then the final one will be 5 to number 1. But let's get started. And now for the whole reason that this list is a top 16 list, at number 16 is The Flight Attendant. Now, if you know me on a personal level, you know that I love The Big Bang Theory. It is definitely my favorite show of all time. In fact, when I'm editing these videos, 9 times out of 10, Big Bang Theory is on in the background. So obviously seeing Kaley Cuoco in another project, my air conditioner just came on and I know you're gonna fucking hear it. Shit! So seeing that Kaley Cuoco was gonna be in another live action series definitely piqued my interest. I love her in The Big Bang Theory as Penny. I love her in Harley Quinn as Harley Quinn. I even liked her in that shitty Kevin Hart comedy that came out a few years back. So I was definitely gonna check this out. And it's very, very intriguing. If you're a fan of murder, mystery, thriller, suspense, you will like this show. It does a great job of keeping you interested and glued to the screen every episode. I thought the ending of this series was going to be very cliche, and it wasn't. Kind of surprising, but very fulfilling. Like, I really enjoyed the ending. I really like this show enough to make a top 16 list just so I could have it included. It's also very rewatchable. I definitely want to do a rewatch of it now that I know where the story is going, so I can see if I can pick up on stuff maybe in the first episode that I didn't before. Definitely suggest this one if there's a weekend, you have nothing to do, binge it. It's only 8 episodes, I believe, and every episode is really good. And coming in at number 15 is Wayne. Now technically this season came out last year on YouTube. Amazon picked it up and put it out in 2020, which is why it's making my list. I did not get to see this until 2020. It was really intriguing. I liked the story. It reminds me of Netflix's The End of the Fucking World, which I really loved both seasons. And it does have that element, like guy, girl going on a road trip with a goal in mind. This show has a lot of oh shit moments, like things happen and your only reaction is like, oh shit! And I really like moments like that in a TV show. It just makes for better entertainment. If you have Amazon Prime, I highly suggest this one. And also it leaves it open for a season 2, which I'm pretty sure that Amazon has already announced, so definitely looking forward to that. I hope it comes out in 2021. That would be nice, but with the way 2020 went... At number 14 is season 2 of Harley Quinn. I really liked season 1, so going into season 2, I was really excited. The first few episodes were good, but they weren't just amazing as I expected. And really, you have 2 big stories that are going on this season. One kind of takes place in the first half, and the other one more towards the end of season 2. The story between Harley and Poison Ivy this season, I really loved. That was the highlight of this season for me. But it doesn't really fully take effect and like a focus point on the episodes until like the later half of the season. So I really wish they would have took that storyline and kind of spread it out more across the whole season. And I really have to give kudos to Kaley Cuoco and Lake Bell this season. Like, Harley and Poison Ivy were really relatable characters. I saw more of a human side to them other than just the lovable supervillain that we all know. And now for number 13, Tiger King. I don't even know where to begin about this show. This show really is one of the better things of 2020. It came out around the time that COVID started. As this show is... it's just out there. I'm trying to talk Tiger King, I got co-workers messaging me.
I'm on my fucking lunch break!
Words are hard to find to describe this show. You really can't believe any of this actually happened. And it did. But fuck, it was so entertaining though. It's one of those shows, once you start, you're not going to stop. And then you'll probably rewatch after that just to make sure you saw what you saw. Oh, I'm a firm believer that Carol Baskins killed her husband and fed him to the tigers, like, definitely. And at number 12, it's season 2 of You. This is another season that technically came out in 2019, but it was released December 26, 2019, so I mean, just a few days shy of 2020. But in January of 2020, this is all everybody was talking about on social media. So I enjoyed season 1. I mean, it wasn't something I was used to, but I enjoyed it. Season 2, however, holy shit! This is a show that will make you question things about yourself because of how you feel about certain characters. There's times I would find myself on the edge of the seat hoping that Joe wouldn't get caught with doing something, and then it hits me, I'm like, this guy is a piece of shit. I should not be rooting for the antagonist. He is a very toxic person. He is a murderer, for fuck's sake. But you still find yourself wanting him to win? And then the ending, fuck me running. Holy shit, I did not see that coming. And the girl that plays Love is just so amazing. Like, I love her work. I loved her in Haunting of Hill House. I love her in this. Like, I want to see more of her. She is such a great actress. She's gorgeous. She's talented. And her character this season is one of those that you're just intoxicated by. I can honestly say I love Love. So yeah, You season 2, holy shit, I cannot wait for season 3, which will be coming out in 2021. It's been confirmed. Like, holy shit, I need that now. And now for the last TV show on this video, The Walking Dead season 10 and a half-ish. I say that because normally we would get 8 episodes in the fall, 8 episodes in the spring of Walking Dead to make 16 episodes for a season. They never got to finish filming the season 10 finale before COVID hit. But when they finally had the chance to finish it, it was so late in the year that the finale really didn't come out until October. So it was a long wait for that one episode, but that one episode was fucking good. Was this season as a whole fantastic? Not really. But it's key things in this season that happened in the comics that made it go to number 11 on this list. I love the comics. I wish The Walking Dead would have followed the comics a little bit more. And with TV, it's really hard to do that. It feels like they've written themselves so off track, but they keep trying to get back to where the comics were by taking pieces of the comic and putting it into the show. And I love those parts of the show. A big kill this season. And it happened pretty much like it did in the comics. And I love that. The finale didn't really quite follow the comics. But I like the take that they did on the end of the Whisperer's story. Now, honestly, whenever they announced that next season will be the last season, actually, fuck, that ain't true. Because they're doing 4 more episodes, I believe, for season 10. So fuck, this thing isn't even over yet. Season 10 is going to last 3 years, apparently. But regardless, when they announced that season 11 would be the last season, I felt okay with that. I was like, okay, I figured that was coming. I love the show, don't get me wrong. It's definitely one of my favorite shows. I owned every season on DVD over there. But all in all, season 10.2 and then a 3 and a 3rd and a 4th and a 8th of Walking Dead was still pretty damn good. Okay, so that's it. That's the beginning of my top 16 favorite TV shows of 2020. Fuck, that's a mouthful. And if you could, hit that like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Share on social media. And of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the videos I got coming. Fuck, that's a mouthful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.